What's happening, party people? If you haven't done so already, help me out. Give me a thumbs up, like. And then if for some reason at the end of the video you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Either way, it's interaction, letting the algorithms know that, hey, you watched it, you liked it, or you didn't. Either way, I'm okay with it. I'm just letting you know what I've done. I'm not taking any tests or getting graded on anything. But I had 2 late nights, didn't get back to the house until almost 10 o'clock both nights. Wanted to get as much as I could done on these 2 Volvos I was helping this guy with, and got almost everything done. He still needs a couple of parts, and he's wanting to put GPS units with backup camera in both his vehicles. If you guys have a P2 and you have installed some kind of entertainment deal that has GPS, backup camera, it's integrated in the dash, it works fine, and that model number of that stereo or whatever is still available, hey, send me a message, let me know so I can let him know what to get. So next time I'm out here, I can get it installed for him, or he can find somebody else to do that for him. I will appreciate that. This video that I got today, it had some of the information from getting that transmission mounted on the back of that engine and that transfer case mounted on the back of that transmission. Man, let me tell you something. It might have been 20 degrees outside, I don't know, but we both broke sweats trying to get that stuff attached to the back of that engine. That's some hard work. I don't know of much I've done harder than that. But that was one of the reasons why he had me come to Seattle to help him with that stuff. And there was a guy that made videos that I think I linked in the last video, and I'm going to link in this one, that had some good information that helped us along that way to get that task moving in the right direction. So I do this sometimes when somebody really helps me out like that. I sent the guy a donation. He's in Europe. I contacted him, got his PayPal information, sent him a few bucks. And I get people do the same thing for me. And I just want to say, if there is some creator out there that you enjoy watching, they make you laugh all the time, so you watch their stuff, they help you get through things that save you money, stuff like that, man, don't hesitate to send them a few bucks. There's one creator that I just watch for their humor, and I actually look for their videos at least once a week to get some humor, and I send that creator 10 bucks, every couple of months or so. And that's what a lot of my people do on Patreon. They appreciate the information that they've gotten, the money that they've saved, and they've joined Patreon as a way to support me on a monthly basis because they've received information that's really helped them. Man, some of the stuff that us creators post videos on save you hundreds of dollars. And for those that send a few bucks to show their appreciation and support, man, I appreciate it, and I know other creators appreciate it as well. So, and it's just like 10 bucks, that's like, buying me an inexpensive lunch. How I look at it, 20 bucks like buying me a nice lunch. I get messages sometimes. People say, hey, Robert, if you're ever on this side of Mars or the moon, I'll buy you a beer. Sit down and talk for a few minutes. Well, yeah, thanks. I don't drink beer really, and I may never be on that side of the moon. So, hey, go ahead and send me a few bucks to get a milkshake. I appreciate it. But like this one guy that did this Land Rover stuff, he's got about 1,400 views on that thing. And I recently learned that if you view my video 8 times, it counts as 1 view. Somehow YouTube has figured out a way to mark your device as this is a device that viewed it, and we're not giving him 20 views because this device viewed it 20 times. So I don't know how many unique views this guy got, but it says he had 1,500 views almost. And if everybody send that guy 20 bucks, man, he'd get about $28,000 for that one video. And that'll help him with projects in the future, encourage him to make more good videos. It's just, and man, I have no problem with helping people that help me, especially, and helping people in general. You guys know that's one thing I do. I like to help people. So anyway, I sent him a few bucks, and man, without his videos, I don't know if we'd have got as far as we did, but that helped me help Mike. And hopefully Mike was able to figure out the rest of that stuff and where I set hardware to get all that stuff back together. But anyway, so it's got some information about putting the transmission in, see a little bit. Then I caught the ferry back to Seattle so I could get on the plane and get on down to South Texas. So that's what the video's about. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate your support. Hope you're having a great weekend. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you could click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Up and at 'em, time to get cracking. Uh-oh. Squirrels ain't up yet. Man, that bell housing's looking good. We're ready to bolt that on the transmission. Got the slave cylinder hooked up. We are cooking with grease. Mike got a lot done last night. And man, I'm glad we got this cart he has to maneuver this thing under here. Because it's early. First thing we're going to do is get the bell housing on. It's got 2 guide pins there. Just slide it on there. Get the bolt started. Make sure you don't have a guide pin in this surface. You also want this surface somewhat clean, which it is. So it makes a good ground on the back of the engine. And just brush it off with a wire brush. And the same thing for the mating surface of the engine on the back. So I'm going to go check that and hit it with a wire brush if necessary, and get ready to bolt this on here and get it in position and bolt it on the back of the engine. Looking at the illustration and the instructions, and they show the slave cylinder connected to the fork and everything. However, they show the bleeder screw on the bottom. There's no way you could bleed air out of something with the bleeder screw on the bottom. The illustrator illustrated that upside down. So whenever you install that, make sure that you have the bleeder screw up and the supply line in the middle. That is upside down. This is how we put the rod in that plastic clip right here. We spread it around there and put the rod in place. Now we're going to slide the slave cylinder over that rod and bolt it on. Like that. Put 2 bolts in it with the bleeder up. We have the transmission bolted to the back of the engine. Let me tell you something. We lowered this cart a little bit, and man, it really sways that engine. So you do have to get that fan and stuff off of there so you don't damage your radiator. So we got almost all the bolts in. Getting ready to get the cart out of the way and get the transfer case on the back.
Robert?
After we bracket the...
Robert?
Yeah. Other side. Well, folks, finally got that transfer case on the back of that gearbox. Man, it was harder doing that than several other things I could think of in life. But it's on there. So he's going to probably do most of this other lightweight bolt and stuff in himself. Time for me to get ready to catch my flight out of here. Whoop, whoop. Headed into the Seattle area from Bainbridge Island. The ferry is about to dock. That's how fast we're moving. We're slowing down. I guess they got reverse thrust going on. And we're coming in here when we're going to get off the boat. So Let's see how this plays out. There's some skyscrapers here, a little bit of blue sky, airplane. Man, this thing came to a slow park. I felt like we bumped the pylon or something. Moving a little bit to the right. Felt another bump there. And we hit the end. Wasn't bad. Operator there to the right. Man, that's close tolerance. And there it is, folks. It is down. Guess they're going to secure it so it's not creeping and we'll be able to get off. Look, they're already going off. How about that?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. We're gonna go find an Uber. Well, that's it. I got a couple of packages to package up and send people the stuff that they wanted me to get out of the salvage yard or whatever. I gotta find a couple of parts so I can mail them out. I gotta get the shower, pack up my car, go have lunch with my friend Willie Gilly, and then head into Southern Cal. I'm gonna work today as much as I can. I'm gonna do the same tomorrow, and then Monday morning I am headed to South Texas. It's a 2-day drive. So I appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great weekend. If you need to contact me, do it. I think somebody sent me a message in another language saying that they wouldn't pay me to do work for them if they were at gunpoint. They would just take the bullet. And man, I appreciate that encouragement. So you all have a great day. And hey, do what you can to be the person that you were created to be on this planet. Thanks for watching.